What's up, guys? So welcome to Elite Soccer Academy. In today's video, we're going to discuss the importance of opening the hips and why not doing this could be damaging your opportunity and your chances to getting recruited by scouts. So when you're going against teams and you're having a scout come and check out one of your games, scouts are looking to see what you've already got, right? They're not looking to see that maybe there's some sort of improvement you can make. In some cases, when they want to follow up with you, yes, the trainer or scout could evaluate and ultimately follow up with you and tell you the things that you need to work on, but that doesn't entail that they might actually just recruit you. On the rare circumstances, you might be able to still get recruited, but they want to know that you've already got certain things and habits and behaviors down, because showing them this shows that you've got possibly some sort of philosophy that they're looking into and that they want to bring you on and help them with. But in a more universal standpoint, the one skill about opening your hips and the importance of it is that everyone needs to do it at the higher level, at the semi-pro level, at the professional level. You all need to be working on opening your hips. When it comes to individual improvements that other players can make, let them work on that. But in general, everyone needs to be working on open hips when playing at the higher level. It's something that you need to do at every single position on the field. I mean, we could even go as far as to talk about the goalie receiving with open hips, because they are the last player in the very back end of the line or of the formation. And so if they are in positions where they cannot see the rest of the field, they put everyone else under so much more pressure if they do not have the ability to open up their hips. And you can see this when you play at the or watch the higher level club soccer games at the professional level, like the Club World Cup, the UEFA Champions League, and all these little details. Everyone is opening their hips to see what is out in front, because ultimately when you play at the professional level, you have far less time and you have far less space. And if you are not proactive before receiving the ball, it just makes things so much more harder for you at that level. And scouts want to see that you're ready to play at that level by showing good behaviors. And opening the hips, facing forward before even receiving the ball, whether it's from the back or from the side or central areas, showing the defenders or the back line that you are able to go forward displays a lot. It shows that you could be a potential threat, right? It shows that you're offensive minded, not a player that plays back or not a player that puts the rest of his team under pressure. And it shows that you're an overall smarter player. So you want to work on some of those details when it comes to opening the hips to go forward. At the end of the day, going forward can get your team out of the pressure that they are currently stuck in. And so the only way to do that is to be proactive, open the hips, play forward or maybe sideways, and get your team out of pressure. So when working on opening the hips, you need to be conscious of where you are standing on the field and how you can receive the ball forward, right? And go forward. In this situation, assuming I'm the left back and I am coming up against, let's say this is the right winger or the right back, we're gonna just show it in tighter space for now. But assuming that this defender is coming up to defend me, when I receive the ball with open hips, my body language tells this defender that they need to think about what they're gonna do next defensively. Because if this defender decides they wanna jump on me and I've already faced the field and I'm ready to go forward, if he comes in super tight and super heavy without breaking his feet so much, going in for the tackle, my first step and my first thought will be, he's coming in tight, let me play a 1-2 touch with my midfielder, striker, and run around him. Now, this would be a great way for me to beat the opponent coming to pressure me. And the reason why I was able to do so was because, first off, I had my body facing forward. I was able to anticipate and see the pressure coming to me, and I was able to evade him with a very strategic 1-2 play. Now, it doesn't have to be a 1-2 play. Seeing the pressure coming in, I can counter his directional pressure and dribble inward, escaping that tackle as well. And the only reason why I was able to do so was because I anticipated it. I saw the pressure coming in. I was ready to go with open hips. And these are things that scouts are looking for, behaviors that scouts are looking for, so that you can fit their philosophy or fit their needs for the game. At such a higher level, the demand of the game and the speed of the game just goes so much higher. And everyone in the game needs to work on opening the hips. There's not one position that I can think about where opening your hips is just not going to be needed. It's going to be needed in every single position. And if you can manage this skill, right, playing with, or perhaps this is a skill that you've never really used before, and you might feel a little uncomfortable and you might feel a little scared because you're revealing the ball to the opponent. Well, it's a skill that you're going to need to work around and get comfortable utilizing, because once you do get that level of comfort, you can utilize it more efficiently and you can work and play out of it. Hey guys, when it came to learning about the importance of opening the hips, I gotta say thanks to Yosi Raz, who was an outstanding college coach out here in the SoCal area. And this guy is, I'll be honest with you, he looks exactly like Pep Guardiola. He's been compared to Pep Guardiola based on his looks and every single little thing in between, but it's mostly his intelligence and need for the game. So Yosi Raz came to one of my training sessions when I was playing in the USDA, formerly known as the MLS Next Academy nowadays at Real SoCal. He came to one of my sessions and I was playing left back in one of the scrimmage type of games, small-sided games, and the one thing that I was showing him, or showing the rest of the players on the field, was that my hips were very squared. And I remember this moment about how my hips being very squared caused me to really play with a lot of pressure on me. And so what he wanted me to work on more so was not only the opening of the hips, but more so the first touch forward to get out of that pressure. Now you might think to yourself, well, if you're taking your first touch forward, wouldn't that put you into more pressure? Well, when you do it confidently and effectively with open hips and you check into the player, not only do you buy yourself more time and space, but you cause the player to move in with a bit more hesitation. And so when I started doing this motion of opening the hips and playing my first touch forward, I was actually able to get out of more pressure, get out of more situations that initially were very difficult to get out of. And so I still remember his tip and advice in this situation till this day, and how much it helped me just improve. And he came into one session and demonstrated this one particular tip and advice, and I'll never forget, and how much more I apply it now today thanks to him. And this was around 10 years ago when I was around 17 years old, still learning about the game, still learning how to develop at that level. And I know you think to yourself, well, everyone should know how to open their hips. And the truth is, not everyone applies this simple yet very effective piece of advice because they don't see the importance of it. But when you show this type of behavior to the the opponent, you just become so much more effective. You show the scouts that you're capable of playing forward almost every single time because of your body language, because of your movement off the ball, and because of your IQ and knowledge that opening the hips comes with. And so you want to make sure that you're applying these types of behaviors into everything, whether it's a scrimmage, whether it's a full game, whether it's a showcase. You want to be able to show the opponent that you are a threat no matter where you are on the field, and that you're able to get out of very tight spaces because you're able to play forward and you're able to show the defense that, hey, I'm coming forward, so you might need to hesitate just a bit. And if you don't and decide to fully commit, well, hey, I can still play out of the back by either playing a one-touch back and moving out forward, or just turning on you and still being a threat with my one-on-one dribble. So guys, if you want to move to the next level and you want to keep learning tips and advice just like this, and you're ready to move forward, comment down below what you want to learn about next, or comment down what issues you're having on the field, and I'll definitely put some content out there for you guys to learn, and I'll break things down for you so that you can level up and show you how to play at the higher level, whether it's the professional or semi-pro, or even just one level higher up from where you're currently playing at. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll be here on the next one, and we're ready to level up, guys. Here we go.